Environment degradation poses significant threat to ecology health and human well-being. It has impacted essential resources like air, water, and soil quality. It is recognized as a critical challenge in achieving sustainable development goals globally. This can be seen globally, in our country, even in our universities. This phenomenon happened due to facade, or known as injustice, and corruption among our society. Today, we address this critical issue of environment degradation in Palestine and Israel, focusing on the devastating impacts of conflict and occupation. In Gaza, ongoing military operations have led to what many describe as ecocide and genocide. This systematic destruction of vital infrastructure such as water treatment plant and sewage system has resulted in over 96% of the water being undrinkable. This crisis is compounded by the blockade that restricts essential material for sustainable development. Moreover, Israeli settlement contributes significantly to pollution, releasing untreated sewage and hazardous waste into Palestinian territories. This not only contaminates water resources but also poses several health risks, including increasing rates of cancer and respiratory disease among Palestinians. As we reflect on this issue, it is crucial to recognize that environment degradation in this region is not just an ecological concern, it is deeply intertwined with human rights violations and the broader humanitarian crisis. The future of both the environment and its people hangs in the balance.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am 2312839 Ahmad Najmi bin Mazwir. Today, I will share with you some of my findings about environmental degradation and the Muslim youth role in propagating solutions through Quran and Sunnah. Let us see what can we do at the kuliah level. Have you ever heard of consumerism? Consumerism, a social and economic theory that promotes the idea that people should consume more goods and services. Consumerism refers to the culture of excessive consumption of goods and services, often driven by materialism and advertising. It leads to overproduction, resource depletion, and environmental harm. Statistics. According to recent data, the majority of online shoppers in Malaysia fall within the younger age groups, with the largest percentage of buyers being between 25 and 34 years old, constituting around 51% of online shoppers, while another significant portion, 24%, are between 18 and 24 years old, meaning young adults make up roughly 75% of online shoppers in Malaysia. قال الله تعالى في كتاب العزيز أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا بني آدم خذوا زينتكم عند كل مسجد وكلوا واشربوا ولا تسرفوا إنه لا يحب المسرفين. O children of Adam, take your adornment at every masjid and eat and drink, but be not excessive. Indeed, he likes not those who commit excess. Quran Al-A'raf verse 31. In another verse, Allah SWT reprimanded us. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان. And he made the heavens high, and he set the scales of justice, so that you may not transgress injustice, and give the weight with justice, and do not diminish the weight. Quran Ar-Rahman verse 79. The environmental consequences caused by consumerism are many, such as resource depletion, overconsumption of natural resources like water, minerals, fossil fuel, etc. Formal efficient goods pollution. Increased production leads to air, water and soil pollution. From industrial waste and emission waste generation, consumerism results in massive amount of waste, including non-biodegradable plastic and electronic waste. Climate change, high carbon footprints from manufacturing, transportation and disposal of goods contribute to global warming. What is facade? According to Ma'arif Quran, Salah means the state of being good, correct, right, proper or set in order as in the translation. Then facade refers to this state of evil, corruption, mischief, and disorder. Why is its youth agent of cosmos change, the game changer for brighter future? According to Prophet Muhammad SAW, and Ibn Abbas radhiyallahu anhuma قال قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم نعمتان مغبون فيما كثير من الناس الصحة والفرق. From Ibn Abbas radhiyallahu anhu, he said, the Prophet SAW said, two pleasures that are often forgotten by most of people are health and free time. Rawahu Bukhari, number 5933. The power of youth through collective actions, strength in number, advocacy and awareness, and economic transformation. Today's wastage is tomorrow's shortage. Act now, young man and young lady, sustainable toward betterment of the future.
When we talk about fasad, which means corruption and injustice, on a country level, we see how it worsens environmental problems. In many countries, including ours, corruption in leadership and weak enforcement of environmental law leads to the misuse of natural resources. This includes illegal logging, factories polluting the air and water, and poor land management. In Palestine, for example, political challenges and the occupation make it very difficult to protect the environment. One clear example of injustice is the unequal access to resources like water, where the Palestinians often receive far less than Israelis. This creates even more environmental and social issues. In other countries, corruption allows business to break environmental rules without consequences. This results in pollution, deforestation, and the destruction of natural resources, all for short-term profit. Now let's focus on at the university level. Universities are supposed to be places of education and innovation, but they are not free from corruption. When fasad happens in university, it stops them from helping society and the environment. For example, when funds are misused, important environmental projects might not get the support they need. As a result, valuable research that could solve environmental problems is left unfinished. Some universities also fail to properly manage their own waste, which sends the wrong message to students. In some cases, universities even partner with industries that harm the environment, prioritizing money over their responsibility to promote sustainability. This goes against their role as leaders of positive change.
The Middle East, rich in history and resources, has long struggled with leadership corruption, echoing aspects of historical fascism in its disregard for public welfare and concentration of power. Abundant natural resources, especially oil, are often misused by elites. Instead of national benefit through infrastructure, education, and healthcare, wealth enriches a few while the majority struggle. This corruption hinders economic development, perpetuates poverty, and undermines essential service. Citizens lose faith in government, fueling social unrest and instability. This impacts regional stability, creating fertile ground for extremism and conflict. Marginalized population become susceptible to radical ideologies, destabilizing entire region. Combating Middle Eastern corruption requires international cooperation, promoting transparency and accountability, holding corrupt leaders accountable, and ensuring resources benefits the people is crucial for regional and global stability. The Middle East's future depends on addressing this issue. Only by tackling corruption and promoting good governance can the region unlock its potential.
So, as what my fellow friends have explained earlier, we can say that environmental degradation has become a serious issue, especially in these modern times. Not only does it happen at a global scale, it is so severe that without us knowing it, it is happening in our beloved country, Malaysia, and it is even apparent here in IIUM. The question is, what can we learn from this? These corruptions and chaos wouldn't have happened if not for the evil deeds of the humans. And we? What are our roles in this ongoing facade? Are we just bystanders? Are we just observers? Is that what Islam has taught us? In a hadith, Abu Sa'id al-Khudri had that the Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever among you sees evil, let him change it with his hand. And if he is not able to do so, then let him change it with his tongue. And if he is not able to do so, then with his heart. And that is the weakest of faith." Brothers and sisters, let us not become bystanders of the corruptions that are happening in our environment. With that, brothers and sisters, may Allah grant us faith and courage to walk on this earth as His Khalifa, as leaders that are just and excellent.